Do you want money to control you this year, or do you want to control your money? If you don't want to end 2026 in the exact same place, don't close this video. One detail I'm about to share can change your whole game. I'm not here to hype you up. I'm here to give you direction. And I'll explain it in a way young people actually understand. Now subscribe to Phoenix and turn on notifications, because every video here is a step and they all connect. When you subscribe, you stay inside the series. People who stay inside the series don't quit halfway, and people who don't quit halfway always move forward. As an economist, I've seen this over and over. Young people don't lose to money, they lose to confusion. They know how much comes in, but they don't see where it goes. When you don't see it, the same problem repeats every month. You start thinking, I'm not good at this, but you are, you just don't have a map. In this video, I'll build that map for you. This isn't a long plan that drains you. It's a 10-minute exercise you can do today. If you do it now, you'll feel lighter tomorrow. Because the feeling of control will show up. The first rule is the 3 numbers rule. Write your total income, write your fixed expenses, write the estimated total of your invisible expenses at the end of the month. Those 3 numbers are your mirror. Here's the twist. Most people's biggest problem is the third part. Invisible spending grows without you noticing. A few small daily purchases turn into a big number by the end of the month. That quietly eats your energy. The moment you see it, you start controlling it. The second rule is the 1 leak rule. You're not going to fix everything at once. You'll pick only the biggest leak, delivery fees, tiny impulse buys, useless subscriptions. Pick one and set a boundary. Don't let the word boundary scare you. A boundary isn't punishment, it's freedom. When boundaries exist, the brain relaxes. When the brain relaxes, consistency increases. And consistency is the fuel for results. The third rule is the small reserve rule. I'm not going to throw big numbers at you because that exhausts people. Start small, but repeat it every month. Repetition changes your psychology. And when your psychology changes, your decisions change. A reserve is important because if you have no reserve, every problem pushes you into debt. When debt shows up, your plan collapses. When the plan collapses, motivation dies. And when motivation dies, you fall back into the same loop. That's why we build the foundation first. Now your brain asks, okay, but how do I increase my income? Great question, and this is where most people mess up. If the leak isn't fixed, even higher income will still disappear. I've seen that too many times. So we fix the foundation, then we grow. To grow income, you choose one skill. Knowing a little bit of everything slows you down. Focusing on one area speeds you up. Focus creates power, and power creates results. I'll give you 3 directions and one will fit you. Sales and communication, content, writing, and marketing thinking, systems and automation. Choose what fits your personality so the work doesn't drain you. Now the 14-day mini plan. Every day set aside 45 minutes, 15 minutes to learn, 30 minutes to practice. If you don't practice, your brain says, this isn't real. And when it doesn't feel real, you quit halfway. This is where many people get scared. Going to the market, they say, I'll start when I'm ready. But ready doesn't arrive. The market makes you ready. The first step won't be perfect, and that's normal. To enter the market, you need a 1-sentence offer. I do this for you, and I deliver this result. The result must be specific. When it's specific, decisions become faster. And when decisions are faster, your first step happens sooner. You might be thinking, who am I? The market isn't looking for who, it's looking for a solution. The name grows later. The first goal isn't fame, it's usefulness. And usefulness brings money. Now the most important part, when this video ends, you're going to do something. If you don't, this video will be just sound. If you do, this video becomes a tool. Tools create results, and results give you power. Grab a paper and write 3 things. Income, fixed expenses, invisible expenses, then pick 1 leak, then set a small amount for your reserve. These 3 steps are your foundation. When you build the foundation, you'll feel lighter. Lightness isn't a fancy word, it's decision quality. When decision quality rises, spending drops. When spending drops, your reserve grows. And when your reserve grows, fear goes down. When fear goes down, increasing income becomes easier. When it's easier, entering the market becomes easier. When it's easier, consistency shows up. When consistency shows up, results accumulate. And when results accumulate, life changes. As an economist, I'll tell you one thing. Getting wealthy isn't one big jump. It's a small advantage repeated. Small advantages stack daily. One day, they put you ahead, and you think it happened suddenly. But it was accumulated work. Now ask yourself, where did most of your money go this month? Food, transport, subscriptions, impulse buying. Whatever it is, choose it. Set a boundary there. It's that simple. When you set a boundary, you're not restricting yourself, you're protecting yourself. A protected brain doesn't panic. A brain that doesn't panic doesn't rush. A brain that doesn't rush doesn't make dumb mistakes. And a person who avoids dumb mistakes moves forward fast. The Phoenix principle is simple. One video, one action. If you take no action from this video, we waste time. If you take one action, you win. And when you win, you want the next video, because this series is step by step. Finally, remember this: map, leak, reserve, skill, repetition. That 5-part system is your real roadmap. I didn't overload you, I simply showed the path. Now walking it is in your hands. In the next Phoenix video, I'll simplify the next part even more.